Hello, lovely. Today, I found myself with one of those very rare days where I had no phone calls booked in, I had no clients booked in, I had no visitors in the house. Even the husband has not been here all day. And it's so unusual, and it's actually quite strange when you wake up in the morning and normally you've got all these things listed in that you need to do, and when you wake up and there's nothing demanding there for you to that you need to jump on straight away, you can feel quite at a loss as to how to spend your day. And it's also tempting to think, right, well, I can get in there and I can clean out the pantry cupboard and I can do all this exercise and I can declutter a shelf and I can catch up on all the videos I haven't watched all week and I can do all of these things. And I almost feel a complete resistance to doing that because I suspect there's part of my body or my brain that is like, whoa, take advantage of the fact that you have no demands on your time. So instead, I just decided to try and listen and be present to what I really felt like I needed to do. And I did things like wash my hair, you know, things that sometimes you're like, when is that going to fit in? And I did it slowly. And I had a piece of work that I needed to focus on. And instead of doing lots of small things, which I might often do, because I have regular things that I like to do every day, I just focused on that one thing because I wasn't going to be interrupted with an alarm on my phone because I set alarms on my phone for all the meetings I have in a day. So I knew I wasn't going to get any interruption. And I just gently seized the day to focus on what actually felt important to do on that day. And it is just so nice to be able to do that sometimes, and particularly because it's so rare. Normally every day there's at least a call that is needed or a meeting that's been booked in, and to have a clear day to just focus on what I needed to do was pretty special. And I have to say, the last time this happened, a while back, I ended up spending the day binge watching something on Netflix because I just couldn't cope with the idea of concentrating on something else. So it's not always the case that I'm going to do something as focused as I did today. But I'm just wondering about you, like what happens when that happens for you? If it happens for you, you might have a life where that just doesn't happen. And if you have children, I suspect you don't get days like that. But I think it's important to listen to what your brain and your body needs on those days and absolutely take advantage of them when they happen. Don't feel like you need to rush in there and get everything done. And maybe there'll be a day where that's what I do want to do because I actually feel much better getting all those things done. But all those things can wait. Instead, it was like listening to what would really make me feel better to do for the day. So I wish you some of these gentle days to seize at some point. And I guess I just don't want you to feel like you have to make them like all your other days. Take advantage of that little window of space and do whatever it is that makes you feel better at the end of the day.